mean, just the idea that you have a president that will have won by about 5 million votes and will not be able to move forward on any reforms that he personally wants to see is kind of unheard of in a democracy in the world today. And yet it's exactly what you're going to be seeing in the United States next year. The incredible divisiveness and the delegitimization of the election, the erosion of U.S. political institutions, that is perhaps the most significant takeaway of the year and of the election. There are a lot of Americans who have been living in the United States and they look at the political system and they say, those people will not help me. Those leaders, the media, the CEOs, the scientists, the doctors, the bankers, they will not help me. And I am not going to talk to them. I'm not going to support them. A country that is this divided with political institutions that have eroded along those divides, a media which plays almost exclusively to the political preference of their primary viewership, a social media which acts as a megaphone to exaggerate those differences. All of those things pull at the fabric of civil society in the United States. They make the average American no longer know what the country really stands for. There's almost no one around the world that would look at the United States and say, I want my system to work like that. I mean, you might say that about Canada, about Germany, about the Nordics, maybe even Japan, but you wouldn't say that about the United States. And American exceptionalism as a concept is really defunct. When we talk about things like democracy and the future of political systems, and even rule of law and the economic order and capitalism and a social contract that, is seen as functional for the average citizen, there the United States is very deeply flawed today. And it does not appear to me that the new constellation of political actors that will come into power in 2021 are going to be in a position to address that very effectively.